Welcome back to the Ellis Diary, the Rocky Barge. I've actually got a fishing net here, £20 common. It's actually going to sign the diary out. So, where we've been. I've been quiet this year. It's my first video this year, Ellis Diary. I've done videos for Avid and carpology and stuff, but this is the first diary. And to be fair, I was fishing the Langridge for a bit of spring, floating about on here, floating about here, there and everywhere like I did the year before. Not really settled anywhere. So it's been a slow year for me. Got things going on and that. Ain't really had the fishing bug, but I've got it now. And we've got you boys and girls a diary in 2 weekends basically. But I started fishing Wraysbury 1. I've got my ticket for the winter, but something's popped up now and I'm not going to be here this winter. I've got another ticket, big common, I'm going to go after. But yeah, I've had a dabble on here in May. I fished opposite. That's a swim called the Runway over there. And yeah, I've done a night in there, nothing. Moved up to Sunny Mead's corner. I had a nice £31 mirror and also a £20 common that I didn't weigh. And then I went elsewhere, come back, fished in here, the Rocky Barge, had a £22 common and floated away elsewhere, come back again, fished a drop off, which is right down the other end in the gate, had a £25 mirror. And yeah, I've just been floating about and there's no videos. I've had no footage, no story to tell it, and it's just been me fishing, catching here and there, blanking, not really with it, you know, not really bothered about fishing this year. But now I've started getting into Wraysbury and we're going to take you on a little journey from the last couple of weekends and see how I got on. I've had a really good time. Check this out. Back on Wraysbury. I'm having a dabble over here, so it's on and off at the minute. I've had a few, as you know. I'm coming back this week and I'm determined to catch a Wraysbury carp. Currently in the corner of Sunny Mead's on a snag, and literally it is carp soup. There's carp everywhere. There's carp down here in the weed. There's carp all in this corner, but they're small carp. I've seen a couple of fish that look like they was upper 20s. I know I could fish here and get a bite. There's a lot of weed about now since last time I fished here, but like, I could get a bite easy. It's one of them swims you can turn up and get a bite from, but it's going to be a double or a 20. Without sounding like turning my nose up to 20s and that, I ain't, but I've not paid £1,000 for £20 fish. I've paid £1,000 for 40s and 50s. That's what I'm here for, some of the older stock. Oh, sweating my tits off. It's about 25 degrees at the minute. Friday. Yeah, I've bucketed the swimmers back up. It's quite busy at the minute, as it is on a Friday. So I'm gonna walk about, hopefully find some bigger fish, because if I don't, this is my last resort. I could get bites, I'd have a bit of action and it'll be fun. But it's a big carp angler, isn't it? You know what I mean? We want the big carp. We don't want these stockies like that. We want the stockies when they're big. There's a few in here now going 40, a lot of 30s. But obviously it's summer, August, nearly August, end of July. They've just finished spawning. Oh, look at that, mate. They've just finished spawning, so they're all down in weight. We're on like a banana hunt this weekend, but I'm sure we can get big on somewhere. So we're carrying on the walk, see how it goes. Look at the bowl, stacks of fish. I was over there in the snag. They're all out in open water. Nothing huge, nothing that screams, get your rods, get your rods. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to catch carp, any size, but I'd like to catch a bigger one. Oh, what should we do, eh? Location, got that one, but I might swerve this swim, try and find a bigger one and risk a bank, because it can easily happen in here. It's not as easy as it used to be. We'll see. Welcome to my food bag. Welcome to Sunny Meads. This is the area in front of the actual swim. The fish are all down in that corner. But if you look out here, for instance, there, right there, there's carp. It's carp soup. But there's a swim further down this bank, which is opposite Springgate's Point, just over there. So that island there, that'll be to your left. Further down here is called the Turfs. One there, look. Yeah, and it does big fish. Mate is in there now, he's going at 10 in the morning, so he said he's seen some fish out there, and I'd rather go somewhere where there's fish and I don't know what they look like. Because at the minute I can see all these fish. Well, the ones down there in the corner, and they are smaller than the ones I want to be here for, like I said earlier. But saying that, no one really fishes out straight out in front of here, so I'm going to try and find a spot straight out, probably to the right a bit, hopefully pick up a bigger fish. Right, there's literally carp galore. It's weedy as like, weedy as you like, so I'll blank in here tonight. I'm going to take up golf. Well, I'll get a bite, it's just landing it with the weed and the snags and stuff to my left. But yeah, am I happy here? If it was my first trip, yeah, but I know this place now, and I know this is where the smaller fish like to congregate, and a bit further down the bank and out in open water, that's where the fish I want to catch normally get caught. So don't get me wrong, big fish will get caught from here, but there's a lot of smaller fish to get to your bait before the big ones. Let's get the rods out and see what we can do. Qatar, in Dubai probably, somewhere like that. I'll get my old flight radar out in a minute, I'll start tracking them. If you're fishing the Colne Valley around Heathrow, then get flight radar. It's an app and you can see where the planes are going or coming from. This started 6 years ago in Halton. When I fished the church lake, my little bit of beat the boredom was track flights. Still do it now. Let's go. Let's go, yeah. Nath Smalls. Big shout out to Nath Smalls on that one.
Let's go.
Let's get the rods out and get a carp in the net.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's 4:30. My alarm clock was set for 5 o'clock. I'll get up, see if I can see anything down in the turfs. But yeah, I've got one in the net. I've got a couple of rods. A couple of rods out there, straight out. on a nice spot, so I'm pretty confident that might do me a bigger fish. Normally I have 2 rods, one quite short down to the left, one over on the snag. But that one down there, quite short, it's just gone. Got a nice linear. There's fish showing. There's a bar down here to the left, comes off a snag, goes right out. Nice and shallow. I've caught it off the start of that bar. But these 2 rods here, 2 on the same spot. I think that might produce something better. So I think I might stay here. There's a lot of fish showing out there in a minute. And there's also fish showing down to my left. So we're going to give it half hour. Get this fish out, we'll show you what we got. Get the rod back out. I think we might be on for some more, but yeah. Got eaten alive last night. The mozzie's done me, like, literally. But that's what it's all about, innit? Carp fishing. Mozzies galore. The joys of summer, eh? Let's get that aero press out, get a coffee on, get our fish out, yeah? There we have it, one in the net. I've got it out and weighed it, it's 22. It's a nice fish, but out there, there's some proper fish boshing to my right. But I've got 2 rods on the spot straight out. I'm hoping that might pick up a bit of fish. But yeah, I've got it in the retainer and weighed it. Then I've got it out of the retainer and stuck it in the net. It's only going to be in there for half an hour, but retaining fish in this weather, weed and stuff, when it's in the net, it's not as bad. So it'll do it better to give it a rest, you know what I mean? It's just give me a proper ruck, so come in quite easy with weed, but then under the tip, like where my net is, battered me. So we let it have a little break, do a couple of quick snaps and that. And in the meantime, like I said, aero press, get the rod back out. There's more in store, 100%. Right. Got one on from the long one. Rod straight out, basically.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet, yeah. Make you wanna move your dancing feet now. To the rescue, here I am. Want you to know you're, can you understand? When the morning gather the rainbow, want you to know is shining, the weather is sweet, yeah. Make you wanna move your dancing feet now. To the rescue, here I am. Want you to know you're. Can you understand? In the morning, yonder the rainbow. Want you to know.
Cool, that is. What happened to that? Look at that. Looks like carnage in the morning. Carp angler's favourite sight, that, isn't it? Yeah, well happy. Well happy with that result. That last fish I had, it's a stocky, I think, but it's a really nice one. Big scales, not your average VS. So, pleased with that. Got me in a lot of weed, obviously, as you can see. There's a load next to me net still. But yeah. Well pleased. Here we have the magic proper Colombian pure in the presser. Just want to shout out Proper Drop for not only sending me coffee but for sending me the AeroPress, changing my life whilst on the bank. Proper coffee, proper fishing. Two rods back out. Doing photos in a minute. Happy days. That second fish, that's in the retainer. So I wouldn't retain fish, but literally it's just got put in there. And I've only got 2 nets, so I've had to get another net ready. If a rod rattles off, I want to make the most of this morning opportunity before it gets too hot. So it'll be alright in the old retainer after 20 minutes. Come on, a fish. Quite a lot of fish out. All around this weed. See that weed bed there? That literally popped up when I had my fish, and it's right in the way, so I can only get 1 rod on the spot. But 1 rod is all it takes when they're there. Come on then. Wow, look at that. Put a bit of Colombian pure in there. Getting stepped on in the presser, you know. Oh, it's a bite. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, lovely job. Fuck off. Give me a carp, big fat mirror. False alarm. Mr. Tench, wasn't it? Come on, Mr. Carp. Big fat carp. Guess a big fat one. Big fat mirror. Or a common. I'm not fussed. This area right here though. That's the one. I'm gonna get a bigger carp, it'll be from out there. I know it. Right, let's get on a Colombian. Get them fish out. Ah, splendid. Oh my days, I can't believe what I've just witnessed. That fish in there, just head and shouldered, and his head come up to the cord. Like literally he jumped straight out the net. Now I know fish jump out nets when you have them on the edge. Luckily I've got it up like that, because that would have went straight out. Oh. Madness. Definitely wants a picture now, doesn't it? wants to get YouTube famous, I reckon. So that's giving us a wave to get cracking. Right, the first part of this morning's brace, should we say. Nice 22-pound stocky. Nice fish that. But yeah, I've got another one. Waiting for his pictures and a bit of footage. It's mega. Get that one out. Put this one back. It's going to be a good weekend this weekend. Plenty of fish about to be had. Right, the next part of the brace. It's a mega fish. It looks like a Sutton strain fish to me. Not a VS stocky. Maybe one of the older ones. It's got big plated scales. If it lets me have a bit of footage. Feisty one. But yeah, it's really spawned out. Battered, one side's battered from spawning. Scales missing, etc. So yeah, £28 4 ounce. It was one of the 30s. It's a mega fish. Long, lean, scaly banger. That's a Sutton fish by the looks of it. I'll have to double check. Could be a stocky, really nice one. It looks a bit older to me. Well, we'll see. Really pleased with this. Mega chub. What a fish. What a lovely carp that is. Really happy with that. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Absolute powerhouse that one. Come on. I've got another one on from the snag. The bar down the left. That's where the small fish hang out. But saying that, I've had a 30 off it previously. Right over them other rods. Don't want that, do we? Oh, it's a common carp. Nice black one. Nice. Just made myself another proper drop. We've got another fish in there now. As you see from the video, it's on my left hand rod. But still, there's fish out here on these two rods here. That is the spot, I think. It's going to do me a good one. Like it has already today. I'm really happy with that 28. Could be one of the older fish, like one of the older Sutton ones. There's a few of them about. Could be a rare one, or it could be a stocky, but it's not a VS or a Simo. But it's something that's made me a happy man today. Some more of that, please, Wraysbury. Sunny Meads is well. Well, that's the end product. A lovely common, £23.5. One of the older ones, I think. And yeah, from the left hand margin where the smaller fish reside, but mega pleased all the same. Hopefully we get another one. Well, we will get another one, but hopefully on the open water spot. I think they can produce the goods. Put her back, put her back out, get another fish, eh? Could be a good weekend, already is. Airplane. Right, well, I've had a few fish this morning. I'm just going to take you through the rig I've been using. I'll show you how to tie it and all that. Only joking. Currently got a bite camera set up on the rods. Left hand rod will go soon. Out there. Before that fish going across the surface, there's fizzing. I'm anticipating a bite very soon. Left hand rod. Come on. Filming me? Well, you're on YouTube, bro. Nah. You're on YouTube, bro. Where's my media ticket? Yeah, no swearing, Raph. I'll have to ban you. So that, unhook them in the net. Less damage to their mouths. Up 20. Hang on, let me get my crock out of the fucking mud. Huh? A little bit bigger than I first thought when I landed it. £30, 2 ounces of Wraysbury common. Lovely big scales, nice dark in colour. A real Wraysbury warrior, this one. It's a new fish, apparently. But it's got bigger scales than the newer ones. The red mires, they've got small scales. But yeah, really happy with this one. And it's off the open water spot. It's going to do me bigger fish. And what more proof do you need? £30, 2 ounces after spawning, so it was a bit bigger than that a couple months ago. Put it back and get another one. When releasing them goes wrong. Soap. Cheers, mate. Give me a big red wire now, yeah? Gonna get me wet. You're gonna get me soaked again, yeah? Yeah, mate. Happy days. Wet or not, you'll be buzzing. What a hectic morning this has been. Got another one. Just put the 30 back, put the right hand rod back out, and another one's gone. So looks like a 20. Nice dark mirror. I've set my camera up. Instead of getting it out and weighing it, I'm just gonna release it. But I load it up for a quick video for you. It's just a nice fish. But yeah, I'm not sure on weight in a minute. 22 maybe. But I always get it wrong. They're always bigger. So you tell me. Guess the weight competition there. A bit dark, isn't it? Can't see that. Double fish. 20. It's gone up. 22, I reckon. Here it is. Back again. All of that. Lovely fish. Gone. Live to fight another day, eh? Gonna get someone else wet. What a morning, eh? It's 2 o'clock now. I'm gonna go up to the shop, get some stuff. I need to get a new battery, a couple of new batteries for my alarms. I'm gonna get a big fat doner kebab. Chip shop up the road, they do a kebab in like a naan bread thing. It's the nuts, man, yeah. But yeah, I'm down on the barge, ghost barge. Down here. Just seen a big, good £30 mirror. And my spot is just out there. There's a bar that runs off the snags, and that's the left hand rod. So there's potential I could have a £30 fish on that rod. But like I said yesterday, this swim, this area, they call it the creche. It's full of small ones normally. Don't get me wrong, back in the day, Dave Lane, he had Mary from this corner. All the big ones come to this corner in the spring and that. But now it's been restocked and stuff. You do get the big ones in here, but they don't really get caught from here. But saying that, I wanted to move to the turfs because that's where the big ones get caught. They come up this end, get caught down there. But like I said as well, no one really fishes straight out in front of Sunny Mates. And I'm straight out, and I think that's a big fish area. And it's paid off with that 28 and £30 common. Also that smaller one, 22, I guesstimated it. One that flapped away, then come back and put his picture again. Got a bit of video, but yeah. Gonna have another look around the other side, over there, along them snags. Which I did bait a spot yesterday. I was going to fish 2 rods down this end, but I see a lot of small fish. As you can see on the video, there was a lot of small ones here. But I'm really confident on them 2 rods on the same spot. In front, I've got another like 6 kg cell in my van. I'm going to fill it in tonight, try and get it rocking a little bit more. It's already rocking, but we need to rock it a bit more. Good thing about this place these days, it's got a big stock of fish, so you can bait. You can't really overbait, so it'll clear me out. I'll do 10 kilos of cell this weekend, easy. I'll run out. If I get the bites that I did this morning, tomorrow or tonight or later on today, which I think I will, then I'll be completely out of bait. I'm going to do a couple of weekends on here now before I go back to the Langridge and get this first Ellis diary of the year wrapped up and give you boys and girls out there something to watch. Proper footage, proper videos, proper fishing. It's the Ellis diary, we're back, we're loving life. Let's go to the shop, see you in a bit. Oh, look at that. It's a proper kebab, that. I've got to feed myself before I feed these fish. Ah, it's chilly, isn't it? But yeah, big bag of cell, big kebab, then we get her fishing again. Big carp, yeah. I've just put about 2 to 3 kilos of cell on that open water spot. Rod's been in the water about half hour and the left hand rod's already gone. Unfortunately, I've lost it. Hook pole, my own fault, because it was in a weed and I thought, oh, I'll quickly get my GoPro on my head. And there's one. Right, I'm not going to get this fish out. It's only 19 pan. I'm just going to have a quick show you it in the lake. Real nice one, that. It's going to be a feisty one, but yeah, lovely carp. Pleased with that. Don't want a bigger one. Fucking hell, mate. Cheers, mate. Nice one. That's how you release a fish. Oh. Not on the main line. See the man in white coats. Got another one. Got one lead left. Not a lot of bait. So that's Sunday. Oh, I might have some leads in my van. I don't know if I can check, but I'm going to stick my last rod out. Put the last bit of bait in. Well, about 3 or 4 spawns. Try and get another bite. This one is bigger than the last one. Bigger than the last few actually. Could be up to 20. Spawned out 30 maybe. It's quite plain, quite scaleless. So we'll get out and show you anyway. We'll treat it with some respect. But yeah. It's been a good weekend. I think that's 8 or 9 fish. Weedy though. Right, let's get it sorted. 25 pound 8 ounces, lovely clean mirror. But got another one in the net now. Oh mate, it's a big common. Biggest fish of the trip. It's mint common, better than the last 30 pounder. This one's definitely a 30 in the net, so we're going to get that one out, put this one back. I've got no leads left, got 3 spawns of bait. I'm going to go back to my van and see if I've got any leads in there. If not, I've got 2 marker leads. That's 2 more bites. So I'm going to stay a bit longer so I'll get a bigger fish.
Change your heart. Look around you. Change your heart. It will astound you. I need your loving like the sunshine. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gonna learn sometime. I need your loving like the sunshine. I need your loving. Everybody's gotta learn sometime.
Right, we're back in action again. Got weeded, that's out. No leads left. 3 spawns of cell left. Please be a big one. Look at that out there, look.
Never ending. Time keeps its own time.
Come on, is it a chunk? You do a chunk. Probably lost my chunk. Big old gold salt. Is it a big old common? Big cow. Oh, this is my big one.
Allosaurus. Oh, that's the finale. Come on. Biggest one, I think, this session. Yeah, mate. That's a £30 common. It's a minter.
Time marches on, never ending. Time keeps its own.
Yeah, mate, that's a lovely one. That open water spot. It's done me proud, innit? Happy days. Thank you very much. Well happy. It's a nice common list. It's a big one. That's a good 30. It's actually big, mate. Biggest one of the trip. £38 6 ounces of Wraysbury common. An absolute egg carp. Size of it, framing it. Thank you so much. I'm going to show you the other side. It's mint, mate. Absolute beast. Finally got one of the better ones. Shape of this, £38 6 ounces. So happy with that. I don't even want to put it back. Look at it. Right, let's get it in the water. Do a water shot. Right, I've set my tripod up. I'm going to try and do some self takes in the water and also film it. But there's a chance this fish might escape, so we might not get no footage. So if you see footage after this with me holding a common, that nice 38, then it all went to plan. But if not, then you'll be watching this bit. And I'd also like to add, because I might not be able to add it in this actual next bit, and I will, and I'll edit this bit out, but it's the anniversary of my capture of the Burfield Common, 2 years today. So this big Wraysbury Common, happy days. Let's get salt. Wish me luck. Gonna need it. Just done some stills, and yeah, I'd like to say it's the anniversary, 2 years today. Caught the Burfield Common. So this big common from Wraysbury, celebrating that special moment with me today. Behave. Don't go just yet. Step outside. Oh my. Look at that for a carp. Happy 31st of July. Thank you very much. Put you back. Well happy. Now we're gonna tilt the camera down to release it. Behind the scenes and shit, yeah. Well that way. Absolutely buzzing, mate. Like that, mate, didn't ya? One lead. That means one more fish. Float water. But I'm going to quickly run back to my van now. Might have some leads in there. If I am, I'm going to stay today. Hopefully get another big one. Come on. What a weekend, eh? What a weekend. Well tough. Welcome back to Wraysbury. Currently just about to set up in the rocky barge. Got down last night. It's Friday morning, so I got down Thursday, booked a day off work today. Lost out on money just so I can get on the spot in Sunny Meat again. There's someone in there. So, but last night in the long truck, just done one rod. It's quite weedy, couldn't find a spot properly, so just stuck one rod out. It was getting late, getting dark, didn't want to disturb mate in Sunny Meats etiquette, you know. So yeah, packed up this morning. I've seen a few fish in the rocky barge. Bought 15 KSL with me because I ran out of bait last week. And I thought if I can stick all that bait in Sunny Meats, I'll slay them. So the plan ain't gone to plan, as is the ways on busy lakes. But yeah, it's looking good in the rocky barge. I'm confident, quietly confident. It's a lovely bit of water. I've seen fish just straight out in front, open water. I've seen fish just off that island. So they're about, it's an area I've caught fish from before. Also down this margin. They love the snags down here. But yeah, it's looking good. Could be a good weekend hopefully. We'll give you an Ellis diary to watch. Let's get sorted then. There's one, really short. Really short. Can't see that, but yeah. They've been showing quite a lot, but they're doing this swim. It's fairly deep, but I've got a mate who's just had one at the diving board, that's deep there. So don't be put off by the deep water in these warm conditions. Fish are used to this, the fish are used to feeding in the deep water. Yeah, let's get sorted. This snag down my right hand side. I've caught fish from here before, and there's a few fish in there now, so we're going to go down, see if there's any big ones. One there. It's a small one, stocky. Where's the big boys? It's linear, that one.
few small fry swimming around it. There's one there moving underneath. Where that tail's moving, there's one swimming underneath it. It's just spooked the other one, look. See that orange on that branch? That's where they've been flanking on that, I reckon. They've rubbed it. There's a few fish down here, so I'm definitely going to put a rod out off these snags. It's quite deep, but have no fear, they still get caught in this deep water. Blazing hot sun. Another one there. About 5 fish at the minute. I'm not up a tree, by the way, I'm leaning on a tree. If any bailiffs are watching, they want to ban me. I need to go up the shop, get some supplies. I've just put a lot of bait out, ready for when I get back, on one spot. It's quite windy at the minute, and there's a big crosswind for one of my spots, so I'll do that when I get back. Let's go. Here we have it, rod's out, spots baited. Got one rod down the right hand margin where the fish are. Got a rod straight out where I see a fish show earlier, and a rod out to my left where I see a fish show. So all 3 rods are on fish. All I've got to do now is wait for these fish. It's up to them now. Everything's bang on. No rigs, no baits. It's just Mr. Carp has got to pay ball, isn't they? Bloody hot though. Deep water out here. Early morning bites, I reckon, could be the one. So, could be a slow afternoon, a slow night, good night's sleep, get up early and watch them show, because they definitely will. I know that for a fact. Fingers crossed though, could get one before it gets dark. There's fish out here. Time will tell. Just sitting here, chilling, and over in that flat calm area, keep seeing, looks like a torch. Thinking like, what's that? Is that a bait boat or something? But it's the sun reflecting off carp's backs when they're popping out. But there. Gone there. See that swan, to the left of that swan. There's one coming. Can't zoom in far enough. It's just glistening, like, looks like a torch shining at me. Just a carp. Come here then. Giving the game away, these carp, mate. Shouldn't be so shiny, should they, in the sunlight? Carps. This way to the rocky barge. Some cell, lad. They'll come. Few flopping about out there, not as many as I expected, but they do tend to show a bit later on. It's 4:30 now, and I think about 8 o'clock will be the best sort of time. I've had fish from here from 8 o'clock onwards. Yeah, it's looking good. I think the next time I'll be with you, if all goes to plan, I'll have my head cam on my head, the GoPro on my head, playing a carp. So let's set out right now, get that aero press on the go. One's just rolled right out there, in line with that rod put behind it. It's a lovely morning. Another one out there. come on the carp this way. Another one in that same spot out there. Not in my water yet, but they do like to show out here all the time. It don't really mean much, but it just means that there's fish here at least. Just got to catch them now. There's one right on this spot. I'll show you what it gets like. Can't see. My mate Errol's just texted me. It's like 5:30. What a night! I slept like a log. Well, I never. I've had about 2 hours sleep. Like, there was a party on until 3 in the morning. And to my right, I've got a hedgehog. To my left, I've got a hedgehog. Got up like that, and I thought, oh, it's a deer or something in the rustling about, all on the dead leaves and all that. Crispy leaves or whatever. But yeah, it's rustling about. I'm showing me torch, I think it's a deer. Anyway, it's come walking out, and I was like, hey, it's a rat like that. And yeah, close inspection. It's a prickly rat, isn't it? Prick of a rat. Hedgehog. But yeah, I shooed it off, and it must have taken about 10 minutes. I could hear it rustling to get to where it was. It's gone up a steep bank. And yeah, it must have took about 10 minutes, and I've shooed it off, and it's gone back down. It took another 10 minutes to come back up. It's kept me awake. So is this party. Someone on the mic and shit, like. So yeah, my alarm was set for 5 this morning. Probably went to bed about 11 last night. Then I was up at 1. Party still going, hedgehog. Went to bed at about 3 o'clock again. Up at 4. Had a screamer. Someone's had a screamer. And then yeah, stayed up, made a coffee. My alarm went off at 5. But yeah, I'll have another little snooze today. And if I don't have nothing by midday, there's fish out here. If I don't have nothing by midday, I'm not having nothing. It'll probably be the same tomorrow. So there might be a few swims available. Normally people go home on a Saturday. A lot of swims become available for like an hour. So you've got a little window of opportunity to get in a good swim. Shallower water. They get caught in this deeper water still, in the heat. But I'd be more confident a little bit closer to them in 6 or 7 foot as opposed to 20 foot. Bosh. Two there. One of them's pretty much only spot. Middle rod. So we'll see. Carp. If I have one, I'll stay. If I don't have one by midday, I'll be thinking about moving. See what the day brings. If I fall asleep, I'll get woke up by a bite, I reckon. So I might do that. Proper angling, proper lad. I mean, just had me proper drop coffee. And they're doing a special promotion at the minute. So if you go on their website, properdrop.co.uk, there's a discount code Ellis10. Yeah, you get a 10% discount on everything from coffee, Colombian pure, Brazilian, and the aero presses. They do other stuff on the website. So yeah, type my Ellis10 discount code, 10% off everything on the website. Check them out. Right, back to the fishing. See you with the old GoPro on the head, hopefully. Just had 2 bleak tightened up, and we're in straight in weed, which is ideal really. Literally just bobbing, tightened up, and that was it. Pulled a bit of line off, but took it, pulled a bit more line off, took it again, then stopped. So this spot out here is so small. It's literally took that much line off the bobbin and got in weed. Whoa. Joys of braid, mate. Don't ever have a really tight clutch, because that flat rodded me then. That's hook pull. Can't wait to see what this is. I am due a good one, I think. Go away, Swan. I want one of them old ones, obviously a red mire common or a Sutton. Please. It's really heavy because it's got weight on it. If it ain't got weight on it, this is just £100, mate. Bosh. There's a few fish there this morning. So what we'll do, the water level's so down, I'm going to have to stand down there to net this. Is it? Tension. Carp, little one. Nice fish. Lovely job. Bigger than I thought. As soon as we can get that out in the net, get the rod back out. Cheers. That's it, rest it in the net for a bit. Get rod out. Happy days. Thank you. It's a nice Via stocky, that one. Nice dark one. But you know what rod that was on, didn't you? The Faithful. The Bailey chops. It's always the Burfield common rod that does me bites. Something in that. There we go, nice little upper double to start the weekend. Lovely carp this one. Mega fish. A few out there. I don't think I will be moving today. I think there's a few more in store. Let's go get them. Well, it's 11:30 and that swim over there, the runway. Mate is packing up. I've seen a lot of fish over there this morning. Between that and the swim down to the left of Style, about halfway between the pair. Fairly short, quite a few shows, and also straight out in front and to the right of it. So what I've caught, I think I'm going to go round, bucket my swim, my new swim, the runway. It's called the runway because I've got a great view of airplanes taking off. I know, good angling, and also there's a lot of carp there, so even better angling. Yeah, let's get around there, drop a bucket, come back and pack up. Right, got my bucket, got my bag, but I'm not going to bucket that swim. I'm going back to my swim. Schoolboy, mate. I've just been over there and yeah, stood in the swim looking back to my swim. Seen 3 fish show in 10 minutes on the rod with all the bait on that I caught from this morning. So I've got to give it another night in there, and I put a lot of bait out for a reason, to do 2 nights on it. So I'm going to go back, put the rod back on that spot, put some more bait out in a couple of hours, hopefully nick another bite.
because they're there at the minute. They weren't there this morning. Got the bite, but there was a lot of shine opposite. But they're back there now in Wraysbury. The joys. That is one wide carp. Look at the width of it. It's huge, mate. It's a mirror carp. And mate, stick a pint glass on its head, stand it up, it's that wide. That is huge, mate. It's got a bit of Sutton fish. Them Sutton fish look massive. Wide loads. The mate's coming in. Mate, what is that fish? It's got all like, there's all zebra mussels on that branch, and it's got all like mud on its head. It's just been sitting there for years, it looks like. Yeah. That's a nice one. Proper been it's probably been flanking. Well, I'm currently laying on my bed chair, having a chill. I've been fishing in this area now for the last 7 years. I started fishing Halton Church Lake 7 years back, and I built up a weird fascination with airplanes. We're basically on the flight path to Heathrow, so I do a bit of plane spotting. There's a plane coming over now, I can hear it, and it's the British Airways Boeing 777, and it's going to JFK, New York. Now, yeah, I can't zoom in on this GoPro. If it comes directly over through this gap, you'll see British Airways. Here we are. That's the British Airways. Off to America. And I know that because I've got this here. Look at that, look. It's the plane. Tells you all the altitude and all that, and where it's going. When they're landing, you can see where they've come from. This one's took off. It's off to New York. Should have went there, but COVID stopped me. Yeah, one day I'll go there. I need to explore the world a bit. Get out the old fucking stuck in a fishing life, innit? Explore the world. But yeah, quiet on the fish front, but pretty good on the plane front. Right, ta-da. That's the rods back out and rocking for another night in the Rocky Barge. That fish down in the snag, like, it's got the width of a 50 pounder, 60 pounder even. It's just got no length. But as I sit here, look at this sunset, I thought to myself, it's no name. It's got to be no name. I know it has been £48 before. It should be a mid 40 now maybe. And it's that sort of size, like, it's wide. But then I see one side, the left side of it, left flank, and there was no scales. Whereas no name, it's got a big scale and like half a linear. So I don't know what it could be. I couldn't really see it properly because it was, maybe I missed the scales, but it's got all the characteristics of a big, it's like, looks like the ugly Sutton in the water. Massive, big wide load. I don't even know what it is. I'm thinking no name now, I'm thinking it ain't. So the only way to find out is that right hand rod rattles off at some point, now onwards, until I go home, and it's that one fish. That would be the dream maker. Because whatever it is, I want it. But yeah, it's been a massive accident or something down the road at Liquid Leisure. But down the shop earlier, fire engines, ambulances, police cars, police helicopter, air ambulance, the lot. So not good for today. Bless them. But yeah, fishing slow. It's done. I think it's done 4 fish. There's one out there long. Like I said, I packed up earlier. I went round there, looked straight back out of this spot I caught from this morning. See 3 shows within about 10 minutes.
And I'm glad I come back because yesterday I was fishing the snags, but small ones. Today they're all big. Most of them are 30s and that absolute cheese block. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Back again, and the snag rod's just gone. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Sutton, but it's a nice double row linear by the looks of it, a nice black one. So we'll get that out, do some photos. But first of all, we're going to put the rod back out on the spot because that big one is still in there. So fingers crossed for that. But yeah, we're happy. Another fish under my belt. Let's get this sorted. Get the rod back out, get the fish sorted, and hopefully get the big one. And there she is, 24 pounds of dark mirror. It's a lovely carp that. The other side's just as nice. But I'm not going to get a proper camera out on this one. I'm going to slip her back. She's in proper good condition. No scales missing. But yeah, really happy with that. Put her back and hopefully get the big one. And I'll get my proper camera out for that. But it's getting dark now, so it's loads of ag. So we'll just slip this one back now. To be fair, like, I'd like a picture of that. It's really nice. But hopefully we get the bigger one. Well, I lied. When you see this, you'll know that I just had to have a photo. While I'm doing a photo, I might as well show you what it really looks like. Lovely carp. Show you both sides. You see a bald patch on the back of my head. It ain't bald, mate. It's just the light, you know. God, check that one out. Cracker. Well pleased. Get the big Sutton, yeah? Come on. Go behind the scenes of the Ellis diary. So it looks like when I've got to do some filming photographs. Got my air torch there, close in. Got a light here. Got my camera there. Oh, wrap stick there. It's getting dark, but yeah, when you put the flash on the camera, you end up with shots like this. Cracker. Well pleased with that one. Lovely fish. But look at me here. A little bit hanging down like male model, don't I? wait. Lovely job. Ta-da. Don't know if you can hear that rustling. That's the hedgehog that keeps me up all night. Sounds like a deer or something. Hark at it. Psst. The prick rat has returned. But yeah, I've had a fish on the left and the right, the middle and the right, so I've got two rods in action. Like I said, I see a fish on the left, on the middle and on the right when I set up here. So one more fish on the left would be nice. A big fat mirror from the snag right hand rod will be better. Let's do this. Good morning from the Rocky Barge again. And it's that left, well, middle rod now, but that spot out there. Happy days. Is it one of my big ones? Big weed bed round the left, don't want that going round there. Tell you what, these new Exodus Pro rods, I normally use my Traction Pros, but these ones are just as good and a whole lot cheaper, so I'm happy with these. Although I get all my stuff for nothing, I don't get the expensive stuff. I can get anything I want, and these play fish and cast like a dream, and they're the cheapest in the range of all their rods. I've got the expensive ones as well, got them for Rockford, them amplifier ones, and I've still not even used them. So it goes to show that I don't need all the top quality, higher priced gear to catch carp. baby. Little baby common. So we're gonna get that in the net and unhook that and get the rod back out. It's a nice one, right? It's probably about fucking 80 years old, mate. Most original common in here. But yeah, about it. God, it feels so heavy and powerful. Yeah, it looks so small just then. Ain't that small. It's nice. It's a lot bigger than I thought. It's not big, it's 20. But I thought it was like £8 when I said, oh, that's a small one. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought, like. Mental. Mental! What's that? Mental! Got a lot of fish showing out on this spot. I've not had a bite. I'm due one definitely, but we're going to get this fish out now. It's 20 common. Weigh it up, throw it on the mat, probably. Yeah, we'll see how big it goes. Yeah. There we go, lovely £23 common. Flop her back, get a bigger one, yeah? Just had to recast this rod. I've had fish showing all morning on that spot, not a bite. And now, this rod here on the left, the Bailey chops rod, I've just seen a few fish show right on top of that. There's quite a bit of bait out there, and they're on it. If I keep this camera here for another 5 seconds, you'll probably see one. Maybe not. But yeah, they're there in numbers. That rod's gonna go. It's got to. Surely. But the rod I want to go is this right hand rod with a big chunk that's in that snake. Lovely morning though, Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. It's time to pack up soon. It's 11:15. I'll give it till 1 I reckon, and then start packing up. Just want to get another bite. I think I could get another bite. It's on the cards. That left hand rod, the rod tip keeps pulling round slightly. Bobbin don't move. There's either something attached to it, like a roach or something, or it's liners. But there's fish showing out right on the spot. And now, if there's something attached to it, it's ruining my chance of a bite. So one more flick of the rod tip, I'm going to reel that in, re-chuck it. It could just be liners. I've got a tight line going straight out amongst the fish. But I've got to pack up soon. I can't risk it being a small fish on the end. It's going to jeopardise my chance of Mr. Carp. Mr. Big Fat Carp. Right there, they're showing. one. Right on my spot that. I mean, could just be liners. But that left rod there keeps pulling round. No bleeps, the bobbin don't move at all, it's just a rod tip. See if it does it again. Yeah, there. It's doing it, look. And again. Rechuck that. See what we get. Recast and ready for action. I weren't happy. Rod tip twitching like that. There was nothing on the end, but if there was something on the end and it was small, it would have come off anyway. But yeah, I'm happy now. Come on, last knockings on a Sunday. Left hand rod's going to do the business. Plenty of fish out there. Give me a big one, yeah. Mr. Rocky. As I stand up here with my polaroids on, I can actually see there's a big weed bed, a big strip of weed. Behind that it looks clearer, which it obviously is because that's where my spot is. So I'm going over a weed bed that's just below the surface into an area that's clear, and that's the money zone. Don't know why I've got a bite on the left hand rod. It's really deep, and at the minute they're cruising about over the top, they're not showing. And when they do show in the days, they're not showing because they've been feeding on the bottom. Normally they're cruising. I used to watch them on the Halton Church Lake. The Royal Box, they'll be cruising along just below the surface, they stick their heads out. Looks like they've shown from the bottom, whatever, but if they're shown in the summer, then more than likely just below the surface, not on the deck. Early mornings, they'll be on the bottom having a munch probably, but when the sun's up like this and it's sweating, they're just cruising about. I think it's time to breed in soon. I thought I was going to get another bite. There, that liner, that rod tip twitching, that was because that weed bed, there's fish in that weed bed moving about and it's just pulling my rod tip about. My line's going straight through that. So that was the problem. They are liners. It wasn't a small fish on the end. But see how it goes. Give it another half hour and then start wrapping it. Come on the snag rod, I want that big fat one. That'll be the weekend maker, that will. There's one there just below the surface. Swimming towards us. I can't see this screen in the minute, I feel. Sun's well out. On, snag rod. Sound like a big fish at the surface. Sound like a good one. Feels heavy. Is it that big, Sutton? Come on. It's going like a good one. Just prodding. This could be the weekend maker, mate. Right in the bank. Probably right, feels good. Right down the margin, right under here. It's a common. I think it's a good common. There was a big common in there yesterday. I think it might be that one.
this time of the weekend though. These Exodus Pro rods, mate, doing the damage. Cheap as chips. And we're in. Come on. What we got then? Look at the water. Looks like the biggest of the weekend. Sweet. Saved by the bell. I ain't taking up now, ain't I? Gonna try and get another one. Greedy. Well, it's my last fish of the trip. Last fish of the diary actually. I'm going to sign out this one. Last £24 common off the snag. It weren't that big Sutton, no name. It was this beast. But yeah, lovely fish. I get her back, she's gone. But yeah, I've had a good time on Wraysbury. One more weekend in a couple of weeks. That's the Lucy's Bowl on the north with Dan Trostler. Meant to be on the south but couldn't do that, so I'm on the north now, and after that it's probably back to the Langy. So I hope you've enjoyed this Wraysbury video. I was going to come in the winter, but something else popped up, but I might revisit in January, try and get Mike's pet. So it could be another Wraysbury video. If you've enjoyed it, let me know. I've enjoyed it. I weren't going to take photos of all the fish because there's so many 20s and that, but if you don't take the photos of the 20s, there's no video. So sorry about that, slight production error on the Ellis diary then. Got a memory card that's full on the actual camera. So yeah, that's the last video from here for a while. And if you liked it, don't forget to like my YouTube channel, like the video, subscribe to it, click that bell because that does my channel good. And it's been inactive for like a year now, so the views on this diary won't be as good because I'm probably, it's like my Instagram, I've been inactive in that and I'm not getting no likes for pictures. You go missing, so this Ellis diary will probably go missing, but hopefully not, and we get some views and you'll get to see it because I've loved it on here, enjoyed making it. And I'm going to come back and have a dabble. I think it'll be back to the Langy for the autumn. Got unfinished business there. We'll see what we can do. But until then, ta-da.